Welcome viewers, Dr. J.W. Ayub. Mehreen Faruqi offended those who revere Queen Elizabeth II. When a Commonwealth's grief became a political platform. Viewers, have you ever wondered whether the greatest measure of public leadership is not what is said, but what is chosen not to be said? Every democracy protects disagreement. Every parliament depends upon robust political debate. Yet there are moments that exist beyond ordinary political contest. The passing and remembrance of Queen Elizabeth II was one of those moments for millions of Australians and those across the Commonwealth. Regardless of political persuasion, countless citizens saw the occasion as an opportunity to honour a constitutional sovereign who had devoted 70 years to public service. And I think Queen Elizabeth is unsurpassed in her service. Viewers, our tribute was dearly personal. It belonged to veterans who had sworn allegiance to the Crown, to families who remembered royal visits, to migrants who had become Australian citizens under her reign, to Indigenous Australians who held differing views but nevertheless recognised the significance of the constitutional moment. And against that backdrop stumbles, completely self-unaware, Senator Mehreen Faruqi, who chose to publish a statement refusing to mourn Queen Elizabeth II while describing the empire she represented as racist. An empire that's is the most multicultural Commonwealth in the world. And to the majority of Australians, the controversy was not created by disagreement over history. It arose because a moment dedicated to remembrance became inseparable from political confrontation and divisiveness. Not to say complete and utter disrespect or disregard. Many critics argued that the statement displaced dignity with downright division. And rather than allowing grieving citizens to commemorate a life they respected, the public conversation rapidly shifted toward conflict over empire, colonialism, and apparently identity. And for those citizens, the timing carried its own message. We believed that our grief had become secondary to Mehreen Faruqi's political radical idealism. Whether others agreed with Faruqi's assessment is not the only question history will ask. Another question remains, and it's going to remain. Did the exercise of political expression strengthen Australia's civic culture and unity, or deepen unnecessary division during one of the nation's most solemn constitutional moments? That question belongs not to the courts alone, who have made their judgment. It belongs to every citizen who expects public representatives to exercise both freedom and judgment. And unfortunately, or fortunately, Mehreen Faruqi was protected by the courts. You know, viewers, democracies are sustained not only by rights, but also by wisdom. In the exercise of those rights, a wisdom that Mehreen Faruqi clearly proved she just doesn't have.